Okay, Sasha, you may start.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Alexander. Yeah, I'm just simple developer on Wormy and on Anybis. Yeah, it's Israel and Ukrainian company. Office located in main office located in Israel, and we have one office in Vinnytsia currently in our great city. Okay, so today I'm gonna want to talk with you about cold emailing and why this is important and why we can use it for everyone and for take some leads or maybe for um, find any person or build business, even build business with each together. Okay, so what is cold emails is, yeah, so cold emails is just sending emails to some person which we don't even know. We know, for example, just email and maybe find some information on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and so on. And we just send this to this person some information, some letter, some template, and so on. And maybe this uh, person will receive, will respond us some, I don't know, I would say correctly, some, okay, maybe it's
Some
a
feedback,
person will
probably.
respond us. Yeah, yeah. Oh, feedback. Thank you, Alan. Yeah. This feedback can be positive, can be negative. For example, okay, let's do it, or please don't annoy me, and so on. Okay, yeah. What suggestion I can give you about cold emails and how we can write a great template for our cold email letter? Yep. So first of all, we should think about spam filters, and we shouldn't paste in our text a lot of links. Yeah, we should avoid spammy words, for example, free, ad, or some bonus, because we spam filters can detect this words and move your email to spam folder. As you know, we don't even take it. We don't even see this folder, for example, in Gmail. We need to make some moves for just see emails in this folder. So first of all, as I said, no more than 3 links, no more than one spammy words, for example, free or ad and so on. Also, we should take care about personalization. For example, if we will send some letter to Ala and say, hi, Ala, it can lead more attractive with this person, yeah? And we should to know this is currently Ala, not Bogdan, for example, okay? So we need to take this information from, for example, LinkedIn, Facebook, and so on, as I said before. Yep. Also, we should care about, can I share screen? Oh, I can show checker, our checker, and I will show you template, for example. Share. Only host can share this meeting, okay? Okay, no worry.
Only I can do it. Maybe you can share with me first, and then I will share from the screen. I mean, is it on your website? Because I have several links. So
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I will send
is
you
it,
in our group, yeah.
Yeah, so just a second.
This, yeah.
Is it that one?
Yeah. As you can see, there are our checker, and we see here few examples here. So subject should be attractive, for example, how to improve the deliverability. Yeah. So we suggest some person to read this email because it's very important for maybe gonna be for him. As we can see on template body, yeah, we see hi recipient name, for example, hi Ala, yeah, and some just simple text without any images, any spam filters, and so on. And you see in this body only one link. Yeah, see AnyBiz, for example. And on the right side, we can, for example, see subject length 4 words. It's great because the person can just read this, and subject length 4 is great. Word count we see 74. It's also great because not too short and not too long. Yeah, we see reading time, for example. We can read this information in 28 seconds and so on. Number of links 1. If we will give more links than 1, it can lead this email to spam folder. Questions, as you can see, we also need to add some questions directly in our text, because we should ask person to respond us. Yeah, we should attract this person. Spammy word, we don't have any spammy word. And personalization, what this means, for example, hi recipient name, yeah, and best regards my name. So we have two personalization. For example, recipient name can be Alla, Bogdan, and so on, and my name is, for example, Alexander. And you can use this template checker free and check your emails for before send. You can check this if all correct. If we add some, for example, new word, subject length can this checker will show you is it correct or not correct your email to someone. Okay. It's a little bit hard for me. Okay.
Maybe Sasha, maybe guys can ask you questions about it. So as it is a speaking club, so we may listen to questions.
Yeah.
And answer the questions. Guys, would you like to ask questions? Any questions?
Yes. Hello, may I ask a couple questions?
Sure.
Hello, yeah. My name is Kirill. I have a couple of questions. So I understand that you talk about cold emails. And the first question, which appears in my head, is like where you can get email list like of your potential clients. For example, let's say if you're a coffee, you making tasty and healthy some sweets, cakes, and blah blah blah. So am I understand you right that I should aim on people who cares about health? It can be gyms, it can be fitness clubs, it can be maybe social or medical institutions. So how do you collect that emails? How are you collecting that data? Thank you.
Yeah, it's very interesting question, because we already have this information in our database. You can use it, for example, in one of our products. It's called AnyBiz, but we use some API for taking this information from social media, for example, from LinkedIn, Facebook, and so on. And we take information such emails, first name, last name, city where is this person live, organization, what this organization is, for example, it's gym, not gym, and so on, so on, so on. We have already such information, and one of our products, it's totally totally work with that. For example, we create some template and send these cold emails directly to proper person.
Thank you. And am I understand you correctly that common or average people can have access to this type of information, or it can be paid information?
No, directly right now on our project, we can send this. Yeah, we can take this information free for one positive reply. It's another project I can explain maybe on another our speaking club if I will have a great mark for this one speaking club from Allah. And yeah, we have such information and we can take this information totally free for one positive reply. We can, for example, create some campaign. It's called a campaign email, and send to proper person. For example, I did it maybe 2 months or 3 months ago for my personal usage, and I received a lot of replies, near 15, sorry, 15. Yeah, so it's great. That's for me.
Okay. And I see a tool which you're using. I think it's a great tool. And so could you share some what makes a cold email great? For example, I mean, what information do you recommend to use? Should it be designed? Like, I mean, the whole email should be designed, or should it have images, bright colors, or maybe should we add some social media links or social media icons and blah blah blah? So my question is, could you name, let's say, top 5 things which makes cold email successful?
Yeah, sure, of course. No images in emails, because it's gonna be move your email to spam folder. More personalization, for example, hi Bogdan, hi Allah, and so on. Simple text, yeah, and 2 or 3 questions in text, directly in text, and short subject. It's simple.
Okay, thank you.
And don't use any calligraphic, some fonts and so on. It should be simple as you speak with, for example, in the messenger. Yeah. Hi, Al. I want to suggest to use our, for example, project. Could we take some call, or you want to share something and so on?
So am I understand you right that in our emails we need to be straight, right? Like we are asking to try our product or something else. So we don't need to provide any value. Like I'm sharing with you some helpful tips, some helpful information, some valuable information. So we just need to be straight, and we just need to tell this is our product. If you're interested, you can check it, you can buy it, and
yeah. And one more very important thing which I missed, it's follow-ups. What does mean? For example, I sent you one email and just introduction for my product, and say, okay, please buy, or let's discuss, and so on. And after 2 days or 1 day, we send first follow-up. Hey, did you see my previous message? Okay, if a person not answer it, okay, in 2 days we again send one more follow-up and ask you, hi, maybe you saw my message previous, and so on. And people respond after 2 or 3 follow-ups, and maybe say, okay, just please not annoy me. And maybe sometimes they, oh, great, you're great, your tool is great, let's start, and so on. So follow-ups is very, very important.
Okay, thank you. And I noticed that you recommend not to use any images in emails. I understand because you can get in a spam folder. And so how I mentioned that some huge brands, for example, Zara and the rest of brands, they're using images in their emails, and they didn't get in a spam folder. Also, I think it will be more successful if we can reveal some product. For example, if we are selling shoes, we probably need to present shoes like our best sellers or what else. So what do you recommend to do this in this case? Should we present our products? Should we use images, or we no need to completely use any images?
Yeah, of course, you can use images. And for example, I have a lot of letters from Rosetka, and a lot of them go into my spam folder. But still, they use images, and you can use images, but not like Rosetka, for example. They sent me a lot of images, 20, 40, and so on. And this annoying me, and I don't even move their message from spam folder. So
okay, thank you. I have no questions.
I have a question. Can we change any rules or add our own rules?
What do you mean rules? Of course, we can change any rules.
I mean about images. If email contains images, its email go to spam, but I don't want see it at spam. Maybe I want to change rules, and if some email consists images, it will be in my
inbox.
Yeah.
Emails.
Yeah, I see. Okay, of course we can change the rules. It's called warming up your email. Yeah, and this one we have two projects. For first one, it's for sending emails for collect some information, just for take some leads and so on. And the second one, it's warming up our mailbox. For example, we can add our mailbox to system, and this system warming up our mailbox. What does it mean? We system send from this mailbox a lot of emails to another emails. We see, for example, if this one have images or so on, or it's gonna be to go to spam folder. We take this email from spam folder, mark it as important, and after that our mailbox scores growing up. It's called warming up your mailbox, and after that you can send a message with images and with a lot of links, but still it's will reduce your mailbox score.
Okay, any more questions? Please, guys, ask questions.
I have questions. Well, is it legal to use this email bombing to warm up your email address?
For warm up or for sending emails?
If you want to create a new email, yes, for to advertise your products, for example, yes, and you said it's to prevent sending these emails to spam folder. Exactly, yes. You should first, by your own hands, send this email to a lot of other emails you own and uncheck them as spam. If you can optimize this process, yes, is this legal to do so? Because it's like a cheating, I think, in my opinion, of course.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it's legal because we have only legal business. And for example, we have main office in Israel, and Israel very, very legal people, very legal. So they have a lot of convenience about this and about legals and so on. So yeah, it's legal. Why not? Maybe some of product, for example, like Gmail or Yahoo, they not provide support this one. Yeah, but still we're working with a lot of Gmails, with a lot of Outlook and so on. We not warming up, for example, some for bad people. We warming up for business. As always, for example, we warming up this for business, and business after that you can send a lot of emails and make new business, make new business, for example, in Australia. And why not? Why not?
Okay, I'm glad to hear that you not use this to like promote fraud emails or something like this, because I know that's what can like hurt someone's money or something like that. It's not supposed to exist. Okay, thank you.
Okay, ask more questions, please, while you are having an opportunity.
Can I answer? Give a take a question. What is the average percent of response in one particular email list?
Okay, great question. Because reply rate, we call it it's reply rate. It depends on your category. It depends on your email. It depends on and about a lot of. But average, we think, and we saw this in statistical. In our statistic, it's near 2%. Yeah, but someone can take, for example, 30% and maybe more. Because, for example, I sent from my campaign, I sent maybe 1,000 emails and receive 50 responses. So it's 5%. So it's great. That's for me.
Okay, and one more question about it's a matter how many recipients we will send in one particular email list. It's maybe 100 or 1,500. It doesn't matter, or it doesn't matter how many recipients.
Yeah, we sent. We and you should send not like, for example, to one copy for all of recipients. Yeah, you can, for example, create your email and add some, for example, 15 or 1,000, yeah, to copy, and they all will see this copy. Yeah, it's not, it will not work. So you should send email one by one. Yeah, so to one recipient, to the second, to third, and so on, so on, so on. And in our system, it doesn't matter. We just need, for example, 5 positive replies. That's all. We send a lot of emails, a lot of cold emails, and just receive replies and check it if it's positive or not. And that's all. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many emails.
Thank you. And we have sent this email list by some app like Email Jump or etc. etc. Or simply in copy in address in copy list.
Sorry, didn't catch you.
We have to use some apps to send such email, like email jump.
I see. You can send it by yourself. Yeah, just go into Gmail and open every email and send this information. Yeah, for example, by yourself. Yeah, you can use some tools jump, and I don't know what is tools. Yeah, in our system we send it fully automatically, and we take SMTP password and IMAP password for sent emails, and IMAP password for checking the replies for these emails which we sent already. So we have fully automatically. So you just need to go to our product, connect your mailbox. That's all, and we will send to you a lot of emails.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Positive replies. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it fair to say that cold emails can work better for older people than for younger people? I mean, like people in mid-30s, 40s, 50s have more chance, like we have more chance to get the reply from that people, because younger people are like, they don't actually use emails. I mean, they use, but I think we can get more chance for reply or to get some leads from older people. What do you think about this?
Yeah, maybe you're right a little bit, but not totally. Because, for example, every business uses emails. Everyone. So if you want to build some business, B2B sales, you just need business people. So for example, it's maybe young people and gonna be old people. Everyone use emails in business. So we just send emails directly to business, not to client. We don't send, for example, emails to some, please buy our course and so on. We send, okay, we can make a course for you, or we can make English lessons for your company and so on. B2B sales, it's great opportunity to take some leads from email marketing.
Great, thank you.
Okay, sorry, hello. Okay, but in general, young people maybe, or old people, what about ages? Yeah, in general. Old people replies, yeah, maybe we have bigger percent of replies from old people than from younger people. Yeah, maybe some comments from you. Thank you.
As I said before, it's connected with business, not with ages. Maybe it's my opinion. But a lot of our companies, campaign emails, it's companies, okay, send a lot of people. Yes, so someone using older, someone younger. We didn't collect, we didn't think about it, but I think we should think about it in our product. Yeah, you're totally right about ages.
Thank you.
But still, yeah, we can send for younger people, for old people. It's connected with business, and yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I want to ask about replies. Yeah, what does replies mean in your speech? What is it? It's when somebody who receive email replies it by button reply. Yeah, it's not. It is not about opening emails. Yeah, it's about replies on this letter.
Yeah,
or no?
Yeah, totally. When we send some email, we send, for example, I send to you some email and you give me some answer.
Okay. Email contains some offer, and I answer you about this offer. Yes, yes, it's interesting for me, and so on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And our system checking, for example, if you said yes, I'm interested. Yeah, it's a positive reply. And when you say no, thank you, and so on, or remove me from your
From your
link
list. Yeah.
list, yeah, and so on. It's negative reply. So yeah,
Okay.
you're totally right.
I asked it about, that's why I know that when I receive some emails from businesses, from Rosetka, from other shops, I see there some buttons, yeah, and I only click these buttons, and I don't reply usually on this email, but I only click some buttons or some links in this email. That's why I asked you about replies.
Yeah, yeah. Because Rosetka sent you emails like you are not business, you are just client. So B2C sales. And when you see this email, you okay, I will, for example, buy something, and you go to site Rosetka, okay? So this one, no need any replies, and it just looks like spam for us, yeah, even for us. But still, yeah, Rosetka use it,
Okay.
and I think they collect a lot of sales in such way.
I think that if we are B2B business and we have some mails for our clients, and we can use some buttons or links in our email too, yeah. And if our clients will click, yeah, on this button, we can consider that it's replies, no?
Yeah, of course, it's not reply. Yeah, it's not reply rate. It's click rate. We have another rates, for example, open rate if someone open it our email, click it, clicks rate, and so on, so on, so on, so on. We have a lot of such tracking systems and so on. Yeah. So, but in our system we don't use it because it's unnecessary information. Why this is matter for me if someone opened my email? It's not necessary. So we just skip this information for users and want to make email marketing as simple as possible. So for example, in our system, you can just go to site, sign up. You have one free positive reply. You just attach your email. We have template generator. Even you just write, for example, I want to sell dry ration, for example, or some food. I want to sell food in Ukrainian, yeah, or some tomatoes, for example. Choose to which person, to which business should receive your emails, and click run. That's all, yeah, and make and take positive replies, and that's all.
Okay, thank you so much.
Taras,
I have yes, thank you. I have a question. For example, if client want to use your services, yes, he come to you and have a budget for a period, like for example, a month, yes. He want to use these emails, but he don't have like this base of recipients. He wants you to use your own base. Do you have such base that with companies that are open for such proposals, or only customers should have their own base of recipients? Thank you.
In previous version of our product, we use it in two ways. For example, we have our own database, and the user can have own database. Currently, we removed such a functionality because we want to make people as simple as possible for run campaign. So yeah, we have our own database, and there are a lot of businesses, more than 2 million from all over the world. So yeah, we have such a database, and as I said before, you just need to attach your mailbox, write your own template with our template generator, yeah, add some personalization. Maybe you just create this template and or generate from our from in our system, and choose to whom send this emails, and that's all. Click run and waiting for and go into with your businesses and so on so on.
In your base, you have, as I understand, you have some filters, yeah?
Yeah.
Just okay.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I have one more little question. What about companies, businesses? Do you have any statistics if they have their own like anti-spam functions on their email? For example, you have one list of businesses that never respond, for example, and they like you can make your own, have your own thoughts that they have anti-spam system by their own. Do you have experience like this or no?
Of course, we have such statistic. We have full statistic from companies and so on, and who responds and who reply and so on. Spam filters, yeah, of course, some of companies have spam filters and own spam filters, but there are not a lot, because it's a business and you usually use your email for sending and receiving some information, and spam filters can move your emails to move some very important emails to spam folder, and you can miss something and so on. Yeah, it's first one. And the second one, our suggestion to make your email, your template for your email as less looks like spam as possible, because if you will send, for example, a lot of images, a lot of a lot of links, a lot of spammy words, you can get even without any filters to spam folder. If you will send correct grammarly structured text, yeah, with some question, without a lot of links, without without images, with some personalization, for spammy filters, it's gonna be hard to recognize it like spam.
Okay, thank you. And one little question more. For example, if a customer give you suggestions on businesses he want to send emails, yes, and you know they're using like this anti-spam filter, will you give a customer response that they should try and, if you know that these companies will be interested with these products that customer sent, will you give a customer a response that he should like handwrite to this company and not use this email bombing? I don't know how to say this. Like, will you give them a tip that they should try to write these companies by their own?
Currently, right now, we haven't such a functionality. But if we will have, for example, as you mentioned, the spammy filters on some companies, of course, we recheck before sending. We should recheck if this company have such spammy filters, and we send only for valid and opened companies send these emails.
Okay, I got it. So you don't give response to customers that they should like handwrite those letters by their own, yes?
Yeah, of course, but as you said, yeah, before, it's like bombing. If you want, for example, to make business with Silpo, for example, of course you can go to Silpo or write them directly to them and try to find some links with them. But in our business, we send, for example, to 1,000 businesses, yeah, and maybe someone will receive will respond positively, and you can make your money with another business, yeah, for example, with Grosh and so on.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. That's very interesting. Thank you.
Okay, and there is one
Yes.
more person. Yeah, go on.
I have
Please.
a couple questions. May I ask you?
Okay.
Okay, so regarding the recipients, I have questions. So if I want to sell some specific product for some specific people, let's say in Germany, we will have no issues with that because the information about potential clients is getting from social media, and that information is based on their interests, ages, locations, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, as you mentioned before, you send in emails for businesses, companies, and organizations. And let's say the main topic of your emails is like you're promoting your product or service. And after, when some company have bought or signed to your project, product or service, how do they use it? Let's say they use it for sending emails to businesses or to customers, clients, to potential clients. How does they use your product? Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.
As I understand, you mean, for example, how we can use our system, yeah, for sending emails and write and find correct people. You mean? Or...
Yes. The first question: how you find correct people, and the second question: how your clients use your product. They send in this only for businesses, or they send in emails to anybody?
Yeah. Okay. The first one, we have API, as I said before, so we have a lot of information about a person. For example, we take information, can take information from LinkedIn, from Facebook, and so on, so on, so on. As you know, maybe you know, maybe not. In LinkedIn, we have full information about person, where he's working, position, and so on, so on, so on. We can send, for example, I want to send emails to every HR in Germany which work on IT, for example, to all IT companies. Yeah, we can send this. We can collect this information and send directly to HRs, or for example to SEO. We have such information and we send this information. Yeah, about how our customers are using our product. Yeah, the main idea and main use, it's sending business to business. Yeah, but we have cases, for example, where sorry, when some girl find a job where our product, for example, they send I designer and I want to work in your company, yeah, and they send a lot of emails and collect positive replies, and yeah, currently she's working on one of company. But
yeah,
main idea it's yeah, working with business to business.
Great, thank you. And you just mentioned about this interesting case when lady tried to find a job. Do you have any, or could you please share some interesting or not common cases which happened to you in this area?
I think it's I think this was most interesting in our product. Yeah, for example, I sent. I want to sell my courses, JavaScript courses, to every company in Ukraine, and yeah, I have a few positive replies, and currently we are working to build this course for company. So it's also positive as for me.
Great, thank you.
Okay, guys, so we may stop our presentation.